welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name is Arietta and we're here for another live. First of all, big fat apology from me. Those of you who are regular viewers may have noticed the fact that there was no Monday video this week. Yeah, I did a big scary thing on Sunday which wiped me out pretty much until this morning. So yeah, the video that I planned to film on Sunday for Monday just didn't happen. So no other excuse other than I didn't do it. So I hope you will forgive me. So yeah. um I don't get out very much and I pushed myself a little too far outside of my comfort zone. That's really all there is to it. On the plus side, the big scary trip involved going to IKEA, and I got myself a new little trash can for my desk. So I'm sure you will think this is not worth missing out on a video, but at least something come out of it. So yeah. Oh, it is oh, why do they do that? Yeah, so this will be helpful in the kitting up for this evening's video. Oh, Roxy's got this one. We are forever twinning. It's so cute that it's got a little dustpan and brush. That's adorable. But yeah, mostly I just wanted it because it's a little cute little bin and I thought I can put my little bits in while I'm kitting up, much like I was planning to do with the little tissue holder come bin that Kay got for me. I haven't diamond painted that yet. I will get around to it. But yeah, I thought this one would do for today. So what have I missed? Who is in chat? We've got the lovely Mutt Nuts who is melting in the heat. We've got the lovely Roxy the Dotty Crafter. Hello, my dear. I'm so glad that you are here. We've got Kay, welcome in. We've got Sarah Rose also melting, but sitting by the pond. That's got to be a nice way to be spending an evening or an afternoon in your case. So yes, if you are here and you want to pop into chat and say hi, please do. But if you want to just work and lurk, that is also, of course, completely acceptable. I will be kitting up this evening. I have got my 60 case here. Oh, is it 60 this one? I can't remember and I can't bother to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 57. I can math. Hi, Amy. Yeah, so I haven't actually checked how many colours this kit has. This is one that I picked up. It's a Dreamer Designs canvas. There is already an unboxing video on the channel, so I didn't link it. I should have done. At the end, I'll go back and pop a link, or I'll put it in the end cards or something, because I have already done an unboxing for this when I bought it. But I've been waiting for an excuse to do it. So this has got 66 colours, so I will need another something. But yeah, so I'm ignoring the fact that it's called Spring Dream and my event is largely around kind of the beginning of harvest. But I don't feel that matters. It's just the name of the painting. So yeah, this will be my first Dreamer Designs canvas since they updated their canvases, so it'll be interesting to be able to give you some feedback on that once it's done. It is quite a large one, in that it is a 80 by 60 centimetre, although the drill packet doesn't feel very heavy and that always concerns me a little bit, but we'll see. I do know that this canvas has got some crystal drills in it that I'm going to swap out because I have seen other people not working on this canvas, but working on other Dreamer Designs canvases that have the crystal drills in, and their crystal drills seem to be slightly too big for their canvases. And I don't want to fuss about with that, so I'm probably just going to swap them out for some fairy dust or similar. That's the plan. But this is a lovely soft canvas. It's nice felt backed. It's, you know, all that lovely good stuff. And I am looking forward to working on it. It's, as I say, it's a big canvas, but we've got quite a lot of chunks of colour. So I think in that respect, it will not only not take as long as maybe it looks like it will, but also I think it will be fun and interesting to work on, because as you can see, I'll just turn it so you can see this corner here. It's just blobs of colour. And so I almost feel like rather than sectioning the way that I would normally do, I'm tempted to just say, oh, well, I'll do all of this green plant, and then I'll do all of this purple plant, and then I'll do... So just sort of work through it like that. That's kind of my thinking so far. But for now, let's pop that away, because I don't actually need the canvas right now. And it is Mahosive, so it's taking up all of the space. What I do need is these guys. Ugh. Yeah, just wondering, I do have a 60 bottle case that's currently in use. Do I swap it over? Do I swap them over? I could do, couldn't I? Let me just see how many of these am I using. I really should have counted. Yeah, I could swap this one over. I think. Can I just... No. Right. Bear with me a second while I do something I should have done this afternoon. When I thought about this. Who have I missed? Sharon, hello, welcome in. I'm just rearranging drills now because I am forgetful. So, yeah, didn't occur to me that this canvas would have more than 60 colours. And so this storage is not going to work for me. So I'm now decanting, not really dekitting, but decanting. G-H. This, I can't show you this one. But it's a custom from the one with the diamond art, and it's very lovely. So other than everybody being hot, which, yeah, we're all melty and it's horrible, how is everybody doing? I hope that we're all well. I know, obviously, I'm getting ready for the Harvest and Home DP event. Oh, quick note, if you see anywhere that I've written just hashtag Harvest and Home, please add the DP on the end. Because some of my early posts went out before I realised that that was the convention that we were using for the event. So it should be Harvest and hashtag Harvest and Home DP. That's the plan. Right, and then we've got some other ones. Okay. Oh goodness. Oh, that's the trash pot. Okay. So what's in there? Trash is what's in there. You can go into there. Although not trash from this canvas, that must have been an old trash pot, because this is squares and all of that trash is round. Never mind. So yeah, what was I saying? My brain. Yes, so obviously I'm prepping for this event. There is also the Under the Sea event that I mentioned last week in the live, the details for which are yeah, so the Under the Sea event is being organised by Wendy at Diamonds and Stuff. You have to email her with your start image. It's a 30 by 30 or larger, or a whole set of minis. Doesn't need to be a new start, doesn't need to be a finish. Prizes in week 3, and that is anything under the sea or seashore related. So yeah, lots of options there. There is also a Michaelina event this month, which is being run by Jenny. I believe she's running that both through the Done Paint with Friends 2.0 group, and also I think there is a Facebook group for that event as well. I am doing this through the Diamond Paint with Friends 2.0 group, but if you send me stuff to my group, that's fine. I will share it across the 2 groups, but I'm sure that the Diamond Paint with Friends group would appreciate you going and supporting them as well. There are lots of creators over there that you probably have already seen, as well as people that don't have channels and are just there to enjoy the events. So there are plenty of options for you if you want to go and check out what they have to offer. It is primarily organised by the lovely Crafty Chef. Another trash. But they're a very welcoming group, and their events are not just, although they're a diamond painting group, their events are not just for diamond painting. You can do other crafts as well, and that is the same for this event as well. So if you fancy joining me in this little craft along, you are most welcome to. As I've put down in the description below, there are no prizes for this one. It's just a community craft along, and just an excuse for people to get something finished from their stash, work on something that they have just been looking for an excuse to work on that is within the theme of harvest and or home. I've tried to be as broad as possible, and I'm not a stickler for rules, so if people want to do something and bend the rules slightly, who am I to say? Right, let's see how we go with this. And I'm going to have to dig out some more drill pots. I do have a few kicking around. And just going to borrow some pots from in here. So I have been talking nonsense at you for 15 minutes now. I haven't even put up a single drill, so that's good going. If you haven't seen my video where I look at these gorgeous drills, oh, go check it out. These are just stunning, and I'm almost annoyed. Well, I am. It's a shame that my canvas for this event isn't square drills, otherwise I'd definitely be using I need 3 more pots. 1, 2, 3. Amy says this event will give me the motivation to get on with the Christmas present making I need to do because it fits the theme. Nice. Excellent stuff. Okay, let's stick some stickers on these now. Do I need tweezers for this? Should be all right. Oh, I have to say, these are nice size stickers for fitting on here. Some of the stickers are just too big for my pots. And yeah, it's fine. I will get my tweezers out just in case. It's fine, but I would still rather not have to cut stickers down to size. So, but yeah, this is more colours than I had anticipated. I suspect that there are some colours that there's not a lot of that colour. Oh, Martin's going to cut up a watermelon. Oh, send me some. Love a bit of melon in the summer. What's everybody's go-to drink when it's really hot? I am controversially an iced tea girl, which in the UK is not hugely popular. So it can be difficult to get hold of. I don't mind a fizzy drink, but it's never my first choice is never a fizzy drink. So I prefer an iced tea. And if I'm going fizzy, I'll go for a lemonade or an orangeade, Fanta, Tango type thing before a Coke. Everybody else in my house loves Dr. Pepper, but I'm not a fan. Oh, Kay, you can't beat a regular cup of tea. Yeah. I don't I don't mind an iced coffee either, although they're not really refreshing. I find an iced tea much more refreshing. Oh no, Sharon. Oh. Oh, I'll light a candle for him. Oh, as Roxy said, chilled water in the fridge and a glass of squash. Yeah, good old squash. Yeah. I'm always surprised about overseas people getting confused by squash. But then, that's typical English language. Squash, it can be a vegetable, it can be a game, or it can be a cordial. But it's not just the cordial, it's also the drink you make with the cordial. Oh, and it's a thing that you do to things. Yeah. Oh, yes, Amy. Boba tea. Again, yeah. Bit of a luxury one, but yeah. What's your go-to flavour for a boba tea? I like the lychee bubbles. I don't really like the tapioca bubbles, which I know they're more traditional, but I like the lychee bubbles. So I'll just normally pick something that goes with that. Oh, Roxy, you should definitely try bubble tea. It's like a drink and a snack. But the way that the little bubbles pop in your mouth and they're all filled with juice, it's yeah, it's really fun. I was just trying to think, when was the last time I did a Dreamer Designs canvas? And I think it was way, way back. I think I'd been diamond painting for about 4 months when I did my first and up until now only Dreamer Designs canvas, which was, who was it by? Sandra somebody. It's a butterfly on some lilies, orchids. I think they are orchids, butterfly orchid maybe. But then I've also done a paint by numbers that sounds very similar to that, so I now can't remember which one was orchids and which one was lilies. But either way, right, that's the first 60. That leaves me with just the specials as additional ones. So I'll see about how I'm going to store the specials. Because like I say, several of the specials are not going to be using the ones that came with the kit. So, oh, coffee, thank you. I don't know what order Dreamer Designs pack their drills in. They seem to be number order. Right, let me see if I can find number 1. There. Okay. Specials. We have like a little kiosk in the town centre that does bubble tea. So I don't know where you would find one. Oh, Amy's favourite flavour is strawberry milk tea with cherry popping bubbles. Nice. Oh, let's just stick a tray in front of me before I spill drills everywhere, because that's bound to happen. So yeah, it'd be interesting. I think also this is the first round Dreamer Designs that I've done. The other one I did was square. But drills look nice, very faceted. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Our one is called, I think it's called Bubble City, where the tea is spelt like the drink. But yeah, it's just like a kiosk in the town centre. I'm surprised that Starbucks and stuff haven't gone into that kind of market. But I don't know what the... Is bubble tea sweet? It can be. But not as sweet as like drinking a fizzy drink, I don't suppose. Depends what flavours you get, because some of them are quite sour. And then you can get the ones that are sort of juice based and the ones that are actually tea with milk based. So I don't know. I'm by no means an expert. But I don't know where it actually originated from. I mean, it's Japan, maybe Korea. I'm not sure. That's not too bad. It's the only 310. One little bag. But I think that, oh, they're not all going to fit in one. I feel like I've been doing a lot of paintings where all of the outlines are in black, and so I'm kind of used to there being loads of black. I'm just going to fold that over and stick it down with a bit of tape, just to save that. It's not worth doing anything more than that with it. Oh, yeah, if you don't like chai tea, I would say don't get a milk-based one, but you might enjoy the juice-based ones. So Sorry, I'm really enjoying the colours in this already. So, which is, yeah, it's always nice when, even before you've started a painting, you're excited about it. So for the next however many Wednesdays there are between now and the end of August, this is what I will be doing in the lives. But I thought I would try and share a bit of information with you throughout the month about harvest traditions, and maybe even a little bit about magic-y stuff for the home. I thought that might be a fun way to integrate this event into other areas of my channel. So yeah, there's lots of books out there with different ideas, but I can share a few of my own personal favourites, particularly because we are just coming up to the festival of Lammas or Lunasa, and that really was my inspiration for this event. So tomorrow will be Lammas Eve, and it's also my wedding anniversary. So it will be our 16th wedding anniversary. You know, I'm not gonna try and force that last teaspoonful in. So we had a Lammas themed wedding when we got married or hand fasted, and I can share bits and pieces about that with you. And if other people have got harvest customs that they want to share, I would love to hear about them, whether you want to drop me an email. My email address is listed in the channel details somewhere. Yeah, drop me an email or drop me a Facebook message. Share your particular favourite customs, and then if you're happy for me to share them with everybody else, I will do. Could be foods that you like to eat at this time of the year. Could just be, you know, that this time of the year is always when your local park puts on a fete, and that's kind of your sort of tradition for the end of summer, or you know, the end of what we'd like to think is the end of the hot part of summer. Who knows, the way that the seasons are going these days. Kay is a fussy man and doesn't like mango or passion fruit. Too sweet. Love rhubarb juice though. I don't know if I've ever drunk rhubarb juice. I do like a rhubarb crumble though. And I mean, it's maybe a little too warm still for a crumble, but certainly we are very much in a fruit season in terms of harvesting. Certainly for me, as a child, going to the strawberry picking was always something that I used to enjoy doing. You always, you know, eat as many, eat the same amount that you pick. Oh, Roxy's great grandma used to grow rhubarb in her garden. A wild rhubarb. Ooh. Rhubarb's a funny one because I'm now doubting myself as I go to say it, but isn't that one that's like really poisonous if you don't do it properly? cook the rhubarb and save the juice, chill it in the fridge. Oh, do you know what? I might have to, next time we go shopping, I might have to keep an eye out for some rhubarb now. My daughter has just celebrated her birthday and she got some peach flavoured vodka. Peach flavoured vodka as a gift, and so we've been trying to find different things to put that with as well. So maybe peach and rhubarb cocktails. Only a little section of grey colours now. I'm assuming this will be for the main build of the house. I do feel like I am slightly silly to have picked such a big canvas to do this month, especially when, as you may have heard me mention about 20 times, I've got another event in September. So okay, raw stems are okay, but not the leaves, right? I had this thing in my head that it was sort of in the same family as some other poisonous plant. I think if we're talking summery plants, elderflower is it's my go-to flavour for everything. Elderberries and elderflowers, depending upon time of the year. Roxy says, this event in September, then I'm on an event ban for the rest of the year. Oh, me too. Yeah, if it's not something I've already planned a canvas for. No, I didn't manage to get my poison ivy finished because I was just not in a good place for the last couple of months, just generally, and things just kept coming up, and instead of fighting it, I let myself slump. I don't know whether that was better or not. I think I will probably feel better for having not forced myself to do things when I wasn't well, even though not doing those things comes with a whole heap of guilt. Oh, I've got 2 packs of the same colour now. 2 greens. Roxy says, I don't want to talk about whips. Amy says, the whip I thought I would have finished this month is only half done, and I've got 2 other whips, so now I'm crocheting for the event instead, so I can get my whip countdown. Yeah, I've got my poison ivy. I've got the watching you canvas that I put to one side earlier this year because I sort of fell out of love with it a little bit. It was just sat on my desk too long, I think. I've got the custom one to do. So yeah, I think I'm probably filled up till the end of the year with stuff to do. Right. 470. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Kay's doing this and Rude, Crude and Nude, and then nothing else till December. Yeah. if I get a chance, I want to work on my new cat canvas for the Feel Look Cats and Dogs event. But that is a if I get a chance. That's not one that I'm going to beat myself up for not getting to. Right, here we go. Here's one that there's hardly any drills in this packet. Yeah, so like, oh, good job the lid was on. Yeah, hardly anything in there, which is why there's so many, like 66 colours, but some of them, not so many. Right, 24. So far, there's no symbols that I think are going to be too weird. Should all be fairly straightforward. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, where did that yawn come from? That's probably because I've been quite quiet all day, and now I've just done lots of talking, and my body is fighting it. Oh, he didn't just make me a coffee, he made me a caramel coffee. Thank you very much. Roxy has made a feeling sorry for myself order from Diamond Art Club. I love that typo, Amy. An otter fried canvas. I thought we were still talking about snacks. Otter friends, yes. Oh, Rox, you'll have to share a picture in the group. Show us what you've ordered. Oh, 5.50. Anybody else a big purple fan? This is my favourite shade of purple. Oh, you finally got a Chuck Pinson. Mark Nuts has got 4 canvases for August. 4 canvases, not just 4 events. Wow, okay. So events that Mark Nut is taking part in: Asian themed DP along, Claws and Paws 2025. Oh, that's the other. I was going to do that if I work on my cat canvas, it'll go in for that as well. Oz in Org, Rude, Crude and Nude. Sorry, Rude, Nude, Crude and Dark. Yeah. And The Great Escape 2025. Ooh. Kay's got 2 coming from Diamond Art Studio. Amy's got 2 other whips, Morgana and Flower Delivery. Oh, it's Flower Delivery's another Kiki the Witch one, isn't it? I'm seriously tempted because I know we started talking about themes for the February event. I'm seriously tempted to make it just finish me February or something. It finishes February and just make it so that people can work on any whip that they've got. I think that might be a good option. Because I know there's... Hi, Nicole. Hey. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that will put canvases aside to work on, festive projects. So it might be nice for them to have February to get on with that again. Yeah, flower delivery is the Kiki kit. That's the one I thought. Yeah, because there's that, and then there's the under the stairs library one as well. Oh, right. Where am I up to? 28. We are not even halfway yet. I need to do more putting drills in bottles and less yapping. For people that have just come in and want to know what I'm working on, I am kitting up this very beautiful canvas. Hopefully that's in frame and in focus. So yeah, it's from Bigelow Illustrations. I think they are a company that largely do like puzzle kind of illustrative stuff. But yeah, I fell in love with this. I mean, purple is my favorite color, and so seeing a house with a purple roof, I completely fell in love with it. And then the fact that, you know, there's a little fawn and deer and butterflies and we've got some birds here in the cherry blossom. There's just a lot of lovely stuff going on that is very me. So yeah, and it's my first canvas I've ever purchased that's like a landscape. It doesn't have any people in it. I was trying to think if I'd ever done anything before that didn't have like a person, and I don't. They've all had as the primary image either a person or an animal. Oh, you don't want to get up. Get up now while you're watching. Yeah, we'll all get up together. Right. Oh, we're into the blues section now. All the blues. So these are going to look lovely all sitting in their colour groups, and then I'm going to fidget them around once they're all in, because I like to put my drills in symbol order, not in number order. So, oh, you've got to do this thing called work. No. Oh, I forget that for you it's like the middle of the day. For me, it's 9:15 at night. Oh. Although you wouldn't know that by the temperature here. It's all sticky. We've had a yellow weather warning for tomorrow, for possibility of storm, which I'm not mad about. That would be okay. I feel like we need to clear the air because it's just got so sticky. It's horrible. Oh, you're doing a mini brick husky? That's very cool. My son's the Lego person in our house. Well, and my daughter to an extent. She's got really into the Lego flowers at the moment. So, although I think she did get a brick head for her birthday. I can't think who it was. I spent my afternoon dekitting a Bella painting so that I could be ready for doing this, and then realised that the case that I had dekit from didn't have enough spots, so I had to dekit another one or switch them over. But yeah, it was Bookworm Fairy that I still had kit up from February when I'd finished it. So I just hadn't bothered. I think I've just been so busy. I just moved straight on to the next thing and didn't even think about it. And then when I was looking for storage today for this one, I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, I'd forgotten all about it. Yeah, Bookworm Fairy, and I've got Library Fairy is the other one that I've got in my stash now. Yeah, but luckily I've got a book themed event already booked in for next year. With Diamond Paint with Friends. Yeah, so ironically, I did the Bookworm Fairy for the Once Upon a Time event, and then the Diamond Paint with Friends event is called Bookworms, and I'll be doing the Library Fairy. So it's just the way it works out sometimes. I think Library Fairy wasn't even available when I first came up with the Once Upon a Time. Oh. Right. That's actually a really lovely colour. It's like a chestnut mahogany kind of brown. It's really nice, like a reddish brown. That is 814. Em's not here. Normally I get her to look up the names of things. Kay's going to fly out to Bella Art to Nicole and get all the canvases up for them. Martinette's August canvases are Easter egg hunters from DAC, an angry roll of toilet paper that says assholes everywhere. We're in and a gnome with a snowman and a reindeer and floating lanterns. Wow. Oh, Nicole, what's your event that's coming up? Let's tell everybody about that. What's the theme? I probably should know. Is it the stars one? No. I'm trying to think. Oh, Beat the Heat 2025. Yeah. So when does that start? Is that an August start? So hashtag Beat the Heat 2025. Anything that is cool or represents the temperature cool. I think purple roofed houses are cool. It's nice when you've got a broad theme, but then also sometimes I know for this one, because it's just harvest and home, I've had so many messages from people worrying that their canvas won't count. Like, honestly, if you think it counts, it counts. I'm not the event police, especially when there's no prizes. So it's just for fun. Just enjoy it. Oh, it absolutely counts. Excellent. Oh, you should definitely come visit England. Yes. Although we're all spread up and down the country, so we'd have to get together somewhere in the middle. Although given that those of us that are in England can't manage to get together, I'm not sure we should start organising international events just yet. $40. Nope, that's not them. Come on, where are we? This strip. Oh, getting tangled up. There's like so many separate strips. What's this one? Oh, I know, Rox, a diamond painting weekend would be lovely, but well, I don't think I'd make it for a weekend. We've recently seen what happens when I go out for an afternoon. It took me 3 days to recover, so and I'm sure I wouldn't be the only one. We are a bunch of rather infirm people. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Kay's at the seaside. We should just all go visit her. Who's nearest to an airport? Exactly, Amy. I am exactly the same. That was my issue. It wasn't too bad when Roxy came and visited me in my house. But that was, I was on my home turf. I didn't have to go anywhere. And it was just for a couple of hours. Yeah. Oh, what are we all like, eh? Oh, but yeah, I don't know if you saw my message, Amy, when I went out on Sunday. I wore my Crafty Coven bracelet that you made me, and I said, I'm bringing you all with me because I need the moral support. And yeah, I braved a trip to IKEA with my new mobility aid, which is like a rollator, but it also turns into a wheelchair, which definitely helped. I got further than I would have done on crutches, and just having the option of being able to sit down whenever the pain got too much was amazing. But it, even for a Sunday afternoon, it was very peoply and loud, and I've struggled with that. I think next time I'm definitely going to take some earbuds. I need to sort of start taking a few tips out of the, I know that there's a lot of people with sort of autism and ADHD that have got some really good tips for dealing with public spaces, which I maybe need to take some tips from, because currently my way of coping with peoply places is just to not go, and that's not always yeah, it's not always helpful. But yes, so enough of my dramatic life. You're not here to hear about me. Yeah, I need to look into the loop thing. I know we talked about it before. I haven't shelled out for them because I was worried about getting the wrong ones. You drove to Germany? Wow. Oh. No. Right. 47. We've got 3, no, that's 48. 2 bags of this one. So again, chuck one in the back pouch and put as much as I can fit into one of these. I'm going to jinx it now, but I haven't spilt anything yet. I'm quite happy being a passenger. Sometimes hubby will go out and I'll just go out in the car with him, but I won't get out of the car. I'll just stay sat in the car. And I'm quite happy staying in the car. It's like a little bubble of safety. Excellent. Yes. I'm in too many groups. I don't remember. Oh, that's the thing. And you're so right, Amy. Yeah. Yeah. So Amy says, the thing I love about diamond painting community in general is it's a welcoming space for those of us with disabilities and mental health issues to make friends who are understanding. Yeah, I never thought I would meet so many people that have, you know, similar issues and are understanding of my issues. You're all so lovely. And that means that, you know, when I do things like just blow off a video and don't do it, I feel bad, but I do know that those of you that know me will understand. I'm sure that the algorithm gods are going to punish me then. Right, we're into the pastel colours and one dark grey. And we're nearly done. How long have we been going for? Nearly an hour. That's all right then. Considering we were 15 minutes in and I hadn't even started. So, oh, this is colour number 50. Oh, and it is the, again, like an absolute pinch of this creamy colour. I wonder where that's going to go. We will have a look at the canvas afterwards and I'll see if I can spot where these specials are going to go. But like I said, the crystally ones I'm not going to use. I'm going to switch them out. 51. A baby blue. Sarah. Oh. Whenever I'm reading chat, I always like to think about how people will feel when they're watching on replay. Because not everybody that watches on replay will put the chat back on. It will be saved. So if you are watching on replay, you can watch the chat as well. But obviously it's not automatically on screen. So people get sort of half of a story sometimes, which is amusing. I know when we do our channel member Zoom chats, I have my headphones on, so quite often hubby will be in the room, but he won't hear what everybody else on the Zoom is saying. He'll just hear what I'm saying. He says it's quite funny to try and work out what the conversation is about. So far, my little bin is working well, although it is very full already because obviously this plasticky stuff doesn't squish down, or it doesn't stay squished. 15,000 bricks for your Ginger Tom Lego kit. Wow. Oh. Oh, ow. Just tried to kit up my own hand. Right, 54. This is a lovely colour. Like this one. I think I can probably spot where this one's going. There's this big pink bush here. There's a pink here. Yeah. And I said I hadn't spilled anything, and then I went and spilled. See, I knew that that would happen. Right. It's definitely better to put them in the little bin, though, than what I used to do, which was just make a pile on the desk and then just sort of sorting through the rubbish, and it gets muddled up with the drills and just becomes a bit of a nightmare. This is definitely better. He's definitely a tomcat. Crown jewels at the back. Oh. Right. Last 5 regular colours. Oh, we've got no just like white, which is interesting. This is 3756, which has got a slight green tone to it, just very, very slightly. I will also say I've had no static, which is lovely. So I know I can't really compare these drills to my last Dreamer design canvas because these are round and the last ones were square. But I do remember there being a lot of trash in the last canvas. But like I said, they have updated their kits since the last time I did one. So this will be really interesting to see how it all comes together. Yeah, spare mesh bags. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Right, 58, 59 and 60 are all neutral tones. Just realised I didn't put a little ticker along the bottom of the thing today. Never mind, it's not that important. So, if you guys look down in the description of this video, you will find information about the Diamond Paint with Friends 2.0 events for the rest of this year, should you wish to check them out. Can I remember them offhand? No. There's a, what have we got? September is Remembrance, or Memorial canvases. November, oh, there's a couple, I can't remember, but they're all in the, it's all linked down there, and I've linked the channels of the people that are running the events, and there's also a link to the Facebook group for Diamond Painting 2.0. So, right, let's have a look at these. Just pop that over to one side. See if we can find where these specials are going. That's upside down. Yeah, this is wider than my desk, so I'm probably going to work on it sideways. We'll see for now. I'm going to move you down a little bit. Apologies for the ring light being a bit of a pain. So, what they give us is, so we've got this pale pink AB, which I can see is in this cherry blossom here. Is it anywhere else? A little bit in these pink flowers down the bottom. Then there's a very nice purple AB. That is going in the roof of the house, in the sort of the highlights where like the sun would be hitting it. And oops, some into the purple blossoms up here. And then we've got this very pale green AB, which is the little T symbol. Where are you going? Here, a little bit there. I literally can't see it anywhere else. It must be in other places, but seems to just. Oh, I thought there was thunder. Then it was somebody moving a bin. Why can't I see it anywhere else? Nope. Okay. It's got to be more than those, like, tendrils there. Oh, yeah, I see it. It's this tree here, where the light's hitting it. It's this side here. So those are the ones that I'm definitely keeping. And then these ones, in fact, let's do a little and get some out and we'll do a little test. Because just because I believe that they're bigger doesn't mean they are. Let me just get. Just got a row of 5 there, and then just for ease, let's just get 5 of those. Just going to line them up next to them. Let's do some science. Come on. Now, there's not a lot in it, but I think when you're looking at a whole row of diamonds, I think that what will happen is that discrepancy in size will add up, and eventually you'll find that you're having to squash drills in because they've not allowed the extra space for these ones. Because I think that they are slightly bigger. So there we go. Make of that what you will. So my plan is to swap out. So we've got this orange colour. They've got the LZ numbers. Which, oh no, so they should correspond. So we've got, this is a 666. This one is a 727. And then this one is a 742. So the plan, let's see what I've got already in my specials. Oh, bye, Nicole. Sorry, lovely to see you. I'm so thankful that you popped in. Thank you. Right, I've got the 666 in a dust. No, I haven't. That's not a 666. It's a 600. Do I have a 666? Oh, only in square. Dang. Okay, I will have to have a look for something that will work. The other ones were 727. Right, 742 I have got, so that's fine. And I don't have a 727, but I do have other yellowy ones, and it's like a yellowy green. So maybe something between those two. We will see. Or I'll just order something. But yeah, so I'm going to keep the ABs and I'm going to ditch the crystals. That's the plan. Just pop those away. 666 in dust are gorgeous. Yeah, the squares that I've got are really lovely. But yeah, I don't have them in. Nope. No. Frustrating. But yeah, I'm just dying for an opportunity to use some of these metallics. Gorgeous. I have to find something to use those on, but they're in squares. So. Okay, right. Oh, annoying lights. Move you out of the way. Round crystals are like that. Square crystals fit. Yeah, it's frustrating, really, that they've charted it with crystals and not thought about that. I'm glad that I saw. I'm not glad that somebody else struggled, but I'm glad that I saw the results of somebody else struggling, so that I knew that it was going to be a bit of an issue. But on the whole, I'm looking forward to doing this. Like I said, my event is. Hi, Kayleen. You just use the dark green pine metallics on a muka. Oh, I bet that looks amazing. Oh, do share a picture when it's done so we can see, or share a little progress picture if you want. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a fresh start for this event, so I may well get started tonight or tomorrow. But like I mentioned, tomorrow is my wedding anniversary, so I don't know. We haven't got big plans. We've got let's watch a movie and eat Chinese kind of plans. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll still work on something. And then Friday coming, I will have a video for you Friday as per usual, but Friday evening at 8 there will be a live for those of you who are interested in celebrating Lammas with me in a little pagan ritual. So that will be Friday, and then Monday I don't have anything planned for you. I don't know, I'll think of something. I am waiting for I'll give you a quick sneak peek. I got 2 books arrived today that I've been asked to review, but I won't have read them by Monday. So you're gonna have to wait a little while. So these will both appeal to any of my pagan viewership. They are Pagan Portals books, and I've reviewed for Pagan Portals before. I've written for Pagan Portals before. So one is about Arianrod, Celtic goddess of fate, fortune and destiny, and another is a book all about Thor. So I am going to read those. They're not massive books, so it shouldn't take me too long, but they are, weighty still in terms of the amount of information in them. Yeah, they arrived today, so I'm going to check those out, and then you will get a Wordy Witch book review video at some point, maybe next month. This I don't know. And I'd like to say I'd get it, at least one of them reviewed in August. So, oh, Kay's going up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire. Oh, good for you, Muttnuts. Take a day. Absolutely. having just given myself permission to not do a video on Monday, last Monday, and I didn't even ask anyone. Normally I'd have been in the community comments being like, is it okay if I don't do a video? But honestly, I had nothing left of me. I was a blob on the sofa. Yeah, I definitely overdid it. I was a bit too, oh yeah, I can totally do this, and then I totally couldn't. So yeah, but yes, anyway, sorry. We have been here for an hour and 15 now, so I think I've probably taken up enough of you lovely people's time. I do hope that you will come join me each Wednesday this month for this event. Please do go check out the other creators who are part of the Diamond Painting 2.0 group, particularly if you're not already subscribed to Crafty Chef Diamond. Go check her out. She's so lovely, and really she's the glue that keeps the sort of the group together. So go check her out and support her where you can. If you really like Disney, she does a lot of good Disney canvases. So and she always hosts a Disney event every year. So I am going to say good night to everybody. I will see you either in my video on Friday, or I will see you at the ritual on Friday, which will be 8 o'clock. You are all welcome, whether you take part or not. I will get the information for the ritual uploaded tomorrow because I haven't written it yet. So I need to put that together so you all know what you need. But you'll need some bread because it's a grain ritual, it's a harvest ritual. I am going to leave this here. Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to sharing this canvas journey with you. Yeah, let me know over on Facebook if you've already got canvases for this event, and remember to share them with the hashtag Harvest and Home DP. Until then, stay crafty.